Adventures in Wonderland, Chapter 5.
A race to get dry.
When the mouse heard Alice calling, he turned around and swam slowly toward her.
Alice calling, he turned around and swam slowly towards
With a
her.
trembling
With
voice,
a tumbling voice, he said, "Let's swim to shore after I tell you my story. You will understand why I hate cats and dogs." Alice was happy to get out of the salt water. The pool was getting crowded with birds.
Alice was happy
led the
to
way,
get out
and
of the
everyone
salt water.
swam to shore.
Oh my
It
God.
was an
Okay.
odd-looking group that
The pool was
gathered
getting
at the
crowded
edge of the
with
pool.
birds.
Everyone, including Alice, was
Alice led the
screaming
way, and
grumpy
everyone
and
swam to
uncomfortable.
shore.
The main question was how to get dry again. The
It was an
creatures decided
odd-looking group
among
that gathered at
themselves,
the edge
and
of the
Alice
pool.
soon joined, and she wasn't
Everyone,
surprised
including
anymore
Alice, was
that she
dripping
could
wet,
talk to the birds
grumpy,
and
and
animals,
uncomfortable.
or what they could to talk to her.
The main
In
question
fact,
was how to
she
get dry
said
again.
a long argument
The
with
creatures
parrot.
discussed this among
We need
themselves,
towels.
and
Let's
Alice
see what
soon
happens.
Alice
joined
finally
in.
said, "Lots
wasn't
and lots
surprised
of
anymore
towels.
that
Why
she
you
The
could talk
fastest
to
way to
birds
get
and
dry.
animals.
You were completely
Or
wrong."
that they could
Parrot
talk to
said.
her.
Birds never use towels.
In fact, she had a long argument with the parrot.
Alice
Don't
was
even lie to me.
trying to get
Oh,
argument
you
about the
started
towels.
here, you damn
I
sick.
need
All
towels.
of you.
Alice
Towels.
finally said,
The parrot
Lots and
replied,
Lots of
towels.
whatever it is.
"Really,
That's the
parrot?
That's the
fastest way
point
to
of
dry
it.
out.
You anyway." But the parrot refused to
"You're
reveal the egg, so
completely
that
wrong,"
was the
parrot
end of the
said.
argument. Unfortunately, the
never
mouse
use
took charge of the
towels.
group. "Sit down, everyone, and I
Do
will
you have a
tell you
big
my
idea?
story while you
Yeah,
dry.
yeah,
My
Alice
family
was
has a
getting
long
tired of
history
arguing
with cats,
about
Oh my
towels.
and
God.
the duck said
"I'm
it was
older
slicker.
than you are, so I
I
know
beg
more
your
than
pardon?"
you
The
do,"
mouse
the
said.
parrot
"Do
replied.
you have to say something?"
Really,
Before
Parrot?
the duck
How
would
old are you
Oh,
anyway?
how
reply,
old are you
Dodo
now?
spoke up. "I
But the
know how
parrot
to get dry.
refused
We
to
will have a
reveal her
race."
age, so
Alice
that
looked
was the
around
end of the
hall
argument.
Are you
where the race
serious?
the doodoo was already making off
Fortunately,
the
the
ridge.
mouse took
Circle.
charge of the
The
group.
exact shape of the
Sit
course
down,
doesn't matter,
everyone.
he said when he finished.
And I'll tell you my
It was
story
the
while you
strangest
try.
race that Alice had never
My
seen.
family has
There
a
was no
long,
starting line
sad
because the
history
dodo let
with
everyone
cats
start in
and...
different sports
And what?
The
and
duck
he
said
didn't
with a
say.
shiver.
Oh, your marks?
I beg your pardon?
Get set,
mouse said.
go. Instead,
Did
the
you say
crickets
something?
started what they like.
But before
They
the duck
never
could
been
reply,
running for
the
30
dodo
minutes.
spoke
The
up.
dodo called out, "The race is
I
over."
know how to get dry.
Everyone was now dry,
We'll have
and
a
happily the birds gathered around the dodo.
Alice
But
looked around the
who
hall.
is the winner?
Where will we
Won
Well, we
next?
have the race.
That was
The
puzzled.
dodo was
Question
already
which
marking
the
off
dodo
a rough
thought
circle.
about a long time. At
The
last he
exact
said,
shape of
"Everyone
the
has
course
won. They
doesn't
all must
matter."
have prizes."
He said when he
But
finished.
who will get the prizes?
The bird asked.
How?
"She will, of
It was
course."
the
the dodo
strangest race
pointed
that
out.
Alice had
Everyone
ever seen.
crowded around
There
her
was no
shouting
starting
prices,
line because the
prices.
dodo let
Alice has
everyone
no
start in
idea
different
what to
spots.
do.
Seriously?
But richly
And
into
he
her
didn't
pocket,
say.
she found
On
a
your
box
mark,
of candies.
get
Luckily,
set,
And then
they said
go.
try, and she had
Where's that
enough
going?
to give everyone one piece.
Instead, the creatures
However,
started
there
whenever
was
they
one of
liked.
herself. "But you must have a prize."
When
the
they'd been
mouse
running
said.
for 30
course,
minutes,
until
the
the
dodo called
He
out.
turned to Alice.
The
"What
race
else do you
is
have in your
over.
pocket?"
only a thimble.
Alice said. "Hand
Everyone
it
was
over."
now
The
dry
dodo
and happy.
connected her. They all
The
gathered
birds
around
gathered
Alice
around the
once again
dodo.
as the dodo smiled reward
Who
at her
is the winner?
One asked.
After
This was
he
a
had
puzzling
finished his
question,
short
which the
speech,
dodo thought
everyone
about
could
for
hear
a
and
long
Alice thought
time.
the whole thing was silly.
At
But the
last, he
birds
said,
looked up so serious that she didn't dare laugh, so
Everybody
she
has
simply
won,
bowed,
and
thankfully
all
about the
must
strangest
have
creature she had met in
prizes.
the rabbit hole.
Prizes?
But who will give
Heard
out
Alice
the
calling, he
prizes?
turned around and
bird
swam
asked.
slowly towards her. With a tumbling voice, he
She
said,
will, of
"Let's swim to the
course."
shore after I tell
Me?
you my
The
story.
dodo
You will
pointed to
understand why I hate
Alice.
cats and dogs."
Everyone
Alice was
crowded
happy
around
to
her,
get out of
shouting.
the salt water. The pool was getting crowded with birds. Alice led the way,
Alice
and
had
everyone
no
swam to
idea
shore.
what to do.
It was
But
an
reaching into
Aha.
her
odd-looking group
She
that
found a
gathered
box
at the
of
edge of the pool.
candies.
Everyone, including Alice, was screaming
Luckily,
when
they'd stayed
grumpy
dry,
and
she
uncomfortable.
had
The main
enough to give
question
everyone
was
one
how to
piece.
get dry again. The creatures decided
However,
among
there wasn't
Hearing
themselves,
one
and
left
Alice
for
enjoyed
herself.
it. She wasn't surprised
But you
anymore
must have a
that she couldn't
prize.
talk to the
The
birds
mouse
and
insisted.
animals or what they could
Of
to talk to her.
course.
In
The
fact,
dodo replied.
she said
He turned
a
to
long
Alice.
argument with the
What
parrot.
else do you have in
We
your
need
pocket?
towels.
Alice finally said.
Well,
Lots
I
and
have
lots of
these
towels.
Alice said.
The fastest way to get dry.
Hand it
You were
over.
completely
The
wrong,
dodo
the
commanded
parrot
her.
said. Birds never
Okay,
use
here.
towels.
They all
Do
crowded
you
around
have a
Alice
better
once
idea?
again as the dodo
Alice was
solemnly awarded
trying
her
to
the
get argued
thimble.
about the towels.
After
I'm
he had
older
finished
than
a
you are,
short
so I know
speech,
what I do.
everyone
The
cheered.
parrot replied,
Hooray!
"Really, parrot? How low are you anyway?"
Alice thought
But
the
parrot
whole
refused
thing
to
was
fulfill the
silly.
egg, so that
But the birds looked
was the
so
end of the argument.
serious that she didn't dare
Unfortunately, the
laugh.
mouse took charge of the group.
So
Sit
she simply
down,
bowed,
everyone, and I
thinking
will
about
tell
what
you my story
strange
while you
creatures
drive.
she'd
My
met
family
in
has
the
a
rabbit
long
hole.
history with cats,
Yes.
and the duck said with a sliver.